Hi guys! So to start off, I'm going to start off prepping my lips, and I'm just using the Nivea lip butter. This one is actually my favorite at the moment. And next I'm going to go in with some face primer, and I'm just going to concentrate this on the areas where I need it the most, and for me that is my cheek area. I do have large pores there, so that's usually where I place it. I'm going in with face and body foundation and a round top kabuki brush, and I'm making 3 lines with the foundation on the brush, and that's usually all I'll use. So I'm going to dot that all over my face and buff that in really good. And making sure to take it down to your jawline so you don't have any harsh lines. And then I'm going to take some concealer. I use 2 concealers because the next one that I'm about to use, which is the Studio Finish, is a little bit too drying for me, so I do mix it with that Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. So mixing those 2 really work good for me. So then I just take a precision brush and I mix them together. And then I am taking a yellow base foundation to spot conceal on my face. And so I'm just applying this wherever I feel I need to conceal any blemishes. I am breaking out right now, so I have a couple of them. And then I just dab it in with my finger to blend it in. I am going to highlight next. And what I do is just use very tiny bit, and the reason why I use a tiny bit is because it does emphasize my pores, so I try to use as least as possible. So whatever is left on the brush, I'll usually just put it down the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead and sometimes on my chin. It just depends. But yeah, that's why I use very little, and I do the triangle technique. So next I'm going to just use the same kabuki brush that I used to buff in my foundation, and we're going to tap that and buff that in really, really well. And we're going to get all the areas where we put the highlighter on. Okay, and once that is done, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, and I'm using my brow powder and a angle brush. And all I do really is fill in any sparse areas and just darken them a bit, just to define them a little bit more. Okay, once that's done, I go ahead and powder my face just to set that concealer and that highlighter in really well. Make sure you first dab it on, like stamping it, and I go ahead with my brow gel afterwards so that I don't get any powder in my eyebrows once they're already set. So I go ahead and do the powder first, and then I set them with the gel. So if there is any powder left over, it should take care of it. Then I just go ahead and go with a spoolie and brush them out to the way I want them to set. And I'm going to go in with Painterly Paint Pot and put that all over my lid area up to the brow bone. And I'm using this as my primer. I'm going in with the eyeshadow in the color Woodwinked, and I'm going to place that all over my lid up to my crease. And I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and blend that eyeshadow and make sure there aren't any harsh lines at the crease. And this color is really pretty because it does show off like 2 colors, even though it's only 1. So I'm taking a pencil brush and running along that same color on the bottom lash line. And then I'm going in with a matte dark brown, and in this case this is Espresso, and I'm going to place a little bit on the outer V and just blend that in, the crease a little bit. As you can see, that other eye was a little bit more defined with that dark brown color on the end. And I'm going to also take it with the same pencil brush and just place it on the lower lash line just towards the end. Next, I'm using the same shader brush. I just flipped it over, and I'm using the color Ricepaper as my highlight and just placing a little bit under my brow bone. I'm going to also place it on the inner corners. And I'm going to take this brown gel liner in the color Dip Down with another angle brush. And I'm going to do my liner. I first do the liner on my lid, and then I start doing the wing. I'm going to do a, I would say, medium size wing for this. And then just fill it in. And that's me being silly. Alright, so whatever is left over on that angle brush, I like to take it on the lower lash line, just where we place that last dark brown color on the outer part of the lower lash line, just to darken it up a little bit. And then I am taking the color Amber Lights, and I'm going to place that just on the beginning, or the first 1/3 of the lash line on the bottom, just to give that a little bit more color. Next, we're going to use our lash curlers, and I place one coat of mascara and then I let it dry. Place another type of mascara. This one is the Loreal Carbon Black, and I do like using multiple coats. That first one was the Maybelline Plush something, sorry. So I'm gonna do the bottom lash line, and I actually got some on my face, and the reason why I'm saying is to wait is because it's better if you wait and then take it off later on instead of smudging it. Anywho, this is blush, Max Blush in Taupe Shape, and I'm going to contour a little bit with this, just a little bit. I really like this color because it's not so brown. It has a hint of gray in it, so it looks a little bit more natural. So I really like it for that. And just a little bit on my forehead as well, and also my jawline. I'm taking the blush in the color Peaches and a blush brush, and I'm just going to place some on my cheeks, followed by some highlight. And the highlight that I'm using is Soft and Gentle. And I'm just going to place that on the tops of my cheekbones, just a little bit, not too much. And just a tiny bit, the bridge of my nose and my chin. Next, I'm going to line my lips, and this is NYX's lip liner in the color Nude. I'm going to take a little bit off of that lip balm that I applied earlier because it was a little bit too wet for me. And I'm sorry you can't see that, but the name of this lipstick is Kinda Sexy, and it is a matte finish, which I love. I really do not like lip gloss, but for today, I just went ahead and applied some. Just a tiny bit though, because I really do not like lip gloss. It's just a tiny bit on the center of my lips and a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And just for extra highlight, just put a little bit more of that highlighter on my Cupid's bow as well, and you can see just a little bit of shine on there. And to finish it off, because I am very dry and my face did look a little powdery, I just put a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm not doing it right now, but after you spray, make sure you keep your eyes still so you don't mess up your mascara. Next is my hair. Hold on. And here I'm back. Okay, so what I did was I just dried my hair pretty much upside down, and I placed a little bit of this Root Pump Plus from Sexy Hair all over my roots, and I blow dried it upside down some more. And then I straightened it. And then to finish it off, I placed some of this Soy Renewal by Sexy Hair as well all over to tame some flyaways. So I'm going to show you my outfit next. This top is, my necklace is by American Eagle, and it's just a pretty rock with a feather. And my top is from American Eagle as well. I didn't show the back, but the back is purple and sheer. I think you can see a little bit there. And my shorts are from American Eagle as well, and my shoes are just red Toms. Alright guys, this was quick, but I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye!